Hello. And after 10 months, we're back, people. Though, depending on when you're listening to this, it's been 10 seconds since you clicked to the last video. Anyways, though, hi, welcome. I am your DM for this game, Spec or Spectral Haunts. And if my players would like to introduce themselves from top to bottom, please.
Hello! It's me. It's Avi, the Aviator. I'm playing Marion Marcuccia, the plumber extraordinaire.
Hi, I'm Candlestick, and today I'm going to be playing Dr. Crystal Everlight.
Hello, I am Fletch, and I'm going to be playing a character that is, I was about to say totally not our son, but like that reveal is already dead and done, so like it wasn't even a reveal, but like, yeah, I'm gonna be playing a boy.
What was his fake name again?
Ho.
Or
Yeah.
Fucking dweeb ass. Anyway,
Yeah.
hi. I'm Marzi, and I'll be playing Leo, who is so normal. And definitely not using this trip as an excuse, slightly to pretend to drink alcohol to piss people off, aka piss Crystal off.
yup.
Yeah, because he's old enough now. It's been long enough. All
Yeah.
these
To
years.
drink.
All these years. Anyways, to anybody listening, you may notice we are lacking a player due to outside of in real life events. One of our players have dropped. Don't worry, it was all on good terms. We're all doing great. We're just down to 4 now, okay? Now, for you characters who are going to be joining with us, let me set the scene and kind of explain why you're going to wake up with one person less. Specifically,
I cannot
Crystal
wait.
and Marion, whenever you wake up, you notice that left on the dresser is a letter addressed to you.
Okay.
Alright.
Marion's gonna open that.
The letter is from Barbara, and it explains quite elegantly. I do not have the elegant Barb words or voice. I cannot do her justice. But too plainly put, in the middle of the night, she did receive a message on her plot device that some things had come up in Toontown that needed her attention. And she had started to realize that she was becoming so anxious that she was worried that she would not be as much help. Plus, and if the audience will allow it, um, her girlfriend was a little worried. So she went to go help comfort the girlie.
It's kind
But
of
with
gay.
I'll take the wet as an approval from the audience. Um,
Man, just attacked on sight, huh?
you slide in, DD, you get attacked. That's how the game plays. Anyways, she explains that she's very sorry for having to leave you all, but she does give her best wishes. And I, as a DM, to kind of counteract our lack of a player for a bit, all of you get one use of a d4. You can add on to anything, basically like a bless or guidance spell.
Okay.
So consider consider her good wishes being with you right now. You all get one use of that.
Sheer
Technically,
willpower.
technically a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, you get a bardic inspiration of pure I love yous. Please save my boy.
Yeah.
All right. See, I told
Valid.
you. I had everything covered. I am so prepared. Ignore the
Why do you
50
think?
notes behind me. Ignore the mess.
I love you.
Anyways, you guys wake up.
Anyways.
What you doing? What you doing? How are things doing? How are things going?
I think Marion's gonna check on the boys. Uh, not like open their door or anything. He's just gonna knock real quick.
That's fair. I think Arsene probably has not had the time to change at this point. Um, Actually, let me roll to see if he's like still asleep because they are teenage boys. So I assume
For real.
a
For real, for real.
working class man like Marion would wake up earlier than
Nope.
a bunch of teenage boys.
For real, yeah. Definitely.
All right, so let me roll. Yeah, no, he's conked the fuck out. He's asleep. Um, with his passive though, I imagine that probably wakes him up.
Yeah, I mean, he's not trying to be secretive, he's trying to check on the boys.
Yeah.
It's just a gentle knock. He does the. I don't know if it's gonna pick up, but.
I God, it wasn't until I repeated it that it dawned.
Oh, amazing.
I hate this. I love you.
You agreed to this!
I agreed to this, and I have zero regrets.
Anyway,
Does-
he's just like, I think he's just gonna call from the other side of the door without opening it. Because he knows teenage boys, they need their privacy.
Yeah.
Shut up, don't call me out like this.
To be fair, it is also properly logged.
Yeah, and he's just gonna be like, "Are you alright, boys?"
It's hard to see if Leo still conked the fuck out. He's conked the fuck out.
Oh no.
They both EP.
Yeah.
The response Marion gets, at least from Leo, is a snore.
There's no reply from Camille because that would sort of be a dead giveaway. As he jolts awake, looks at Leo still snoring, and immediately throws his pillow at Leo's face.
I can just imagine Leo just being like 5 more minutes.
Smack!
he bolts up like, oh, what?
I'm sorry, did I wake you up?
What time is it?
It's
Early.
early. It's okay, take your time.
That's Leo.
Dr. Everlight and I are gonna be downstairs, so you two should have better be down soon, okay?
That's Camembert promising to keep them away.
Camembert just boofs and
Yeah.
shoves upon Leo's face. And Camille probably slides out of bed as he's just, I'll get ready first.
Yeah, you do that.
Making sure they don't fall back asleep, okay, Kevin Man? You just hear Mary just exit the stage left.
He probably gets a woof in as a response.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
What?
I just saw
Oh,
oh my god!
where's that
There's
one
a-
image that's like teenager who just woke up?
Yeah, the Breath of the Wild link.
I will
Alright.
say, Crystal has probably commandeered the bathroom for this during this time, so she can get ready in private.
Mm-hmm.
That is fair. Camille is going to do the same since his own way of getting ready does take a little bit of time. Um So yeah, he goes into the bathroom and he sort of does his usual morning prep of like, brushing his teeth and all that. Uh, and then he pops a towel in his mouth and well, he takes his medicine and then he pops a towel in his mouth to do his thing, which I will
Love
not be going into detail
Yeah.
on.
Leo's
have
just
enough
lying on
horrors.
his back, waiting for his turn, like dozing in and out.
Yeah. He's probably just idly petting Camembert.
Oh, please tell me that Camembert's tail is sort of like like keeps like rhythmically bapping into Leo to keep him awake.
Yeah, what Iggy does to wake me up if I take too long is he just starts digging at me.
Oh yeah.
Like
Or he
literally
stands
just
on
start,
you.
yeah, or he stands on my organs, but usually he'll just like start digging
Compressed.
at. Mhm. I'm talking about your crimes.
I don't know. I don't know if Camille can hear it over his suffering, but yeah, there's a Leo's like dozing on the bed, and there's like the scratch, 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 scratch on the sheets, and the quiet no, Camembert, we're in an inn.
You gotta get up before he destroys the furniture, Leo.
Come on, Leo, you gotta do it.
The bathroom's taken. I can have another 5 minutes.
Yeah, so it's like 10-20 minutes later, there's I guess they probably don't actually have like showers. They probably just have like baths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is rural force now, so they had a shower in the city, but not out here.
You get a bath and a sink and a toilet. You are living in true luxury here at the inn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Camille's gonna, well, I guess our son now, he's gonna clean himself off as best as he's able, uh, get out of the bathroom in now properly fitting pajamas, and just throws his wet towel at Leo. Like, come on, get up.
Leo had somehow shifted onto his stomach with Camembert now half standing on his shoulder.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then Leo groans into his pillow and shoos Camembert off so he can use the bathroom. Bro,
Our
this
son's
fucking
turn to pet Camembert.
this Leo is going is just bro, this fucking sucks. I hate waking up this early. What the fuck?
We are traveling with adults.
Ugh.
Leo voice, I hate waking up this early. Leo says on a very time sensitive.
Maybe.
I love him. I have to tease him, okay? I legally am required. It is in my quota for the day.
Mhm.
No, yeah, he'll do his morning stuff, which is not as severe as our sends.
Yeah.
100% less screaming.
It's fine.
It's fine. He bites on a towel. He doesn't scream.
It's fine. He's gotten a lot better about it.
Everything's fine.
Just doesn't want to disturb the others. People gotta sleep.
Yeah, it is a public inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leo wishes he could sleep.
Here you go. Why don't you roll a Percepi for me, Leo?
Oh shit.
All of you can actually roll a Percepi, but this is
All right.
specifically a
All
Leo
right.
targeted event to get Leo out of bed.
Well, Leo's washing himself off right now, so
Yeah, but it's to
all
get
right.
Leo to stop complaining.
That's fair.
No.
Are you about to raise a stake some?
No. Hey, this is the game where things start getting angsty, but like you do get a brief period of fun before we get in there, okay?
All right.
All
Sorry, I'm
right.
joined by a cat. These words cannot hurt me.
Uh, okay. Marion and Poe. You notice first. Leo and Crystal, you can notice in a bit after. Leo makes sense for actually both of you. You're already in the restroom, so it's a little farther. You can smell in the distance freshly cooked breakfast wafering up through the stairs, up to your noses. It's hot. It's ready. It's free. It comes with your meal. It's the complimentary breakfast. You know hotel complimentary breakfasts. Are they the best food? No. Are they the best food in your mind once you just woke up in a hotel bed? Yes.
Can't relate.
Your experiences are not universal.
No, I'm sorry to say that my hotel experiences have vastly differed from yours.
I'm sorry
like-
to say that the one time I got hotel breakfast, it was all white people food, and I didn't get to eat any rice, which I usually have for breakfast.
Oh no.
I feel like that may be the reason that we've had differing experiences. Because I'm going to be honest, as long as the hotel has a muffin, I'm normally happy. I'm a really simple person to please.
You know my stance on muffins.
I do.
You're more of a bagel guy.
True,
Elaborate.
I do like bagels.
But yeah, whatever it is Royal Furtsanon, so it's
What do French people eat for breakfast?
I love how we all had to pause for a second to think of that.
I can Google it right now,
I am googling it as we
Ah.
speak.
but it's probably mostly bread.
It is bread.
Yeah, it looks like bread and
It is
jam.
bread.
Pastries and stuff.
You smell
Yeah, pastries.
pastries.
I think we had this exact same discussion last week.
It was
We
like,
did.
I think last time it was French street food.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can you tell none of
we-
us live in France?
I mean, we know a French guy.
Yes, I should totally at Lewis right now and be like, Lewis, do you eat breakfast? If so, what is it like?
At like 3 a.m. in the morning over there at the moment, or something
Yeah.
like that.
Lewis would still
Lewis,
be
I
awake.
need you to wake up
Oh
right
no,
now.
yeah. Literally right before we started playing, me and Lewis were in Minecraft together.
Lewis is in the server. I could do it.
Lewis,
Don't do
Lewis
that to
doesn't.
him.
I can answer you right now. I don't. If Lewis is up at 3 a.m., I don't think Lewis eats breakfast.
Breakfast is just whatever is the first thing you eat after you wake up. Silly.
I will say, with that in mind, though, you can smell specifically the smell of coffee and of freshly made bread.
Mm.
Because the other stuff
Oh.
that I see in these breakfasts, I don't think you'd smell.
Oh, Poe wants some of that coffee.
Oh, voice, you had me at coffee.
Yeah.
Leo slowly sticks his head out of the bathroom door with his hair half dry. Just looks straight at Poe.
I can have coffee. I'm not 6 anymore.
Tome's not here to stop you.
Thin fucking ice bitch. And he slowly slides back into the bathroom to finish drying his hair.
Arsene, you have until Leo gets out of the bathroom. Hurry.
Mhm. Yeah, like, if you plan on stopping me, I'm going to leave right now.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe I won't stop you, but I will probably steal some from you, you whore.
Yeah,
Not
what are you
good
gonna
that.
do with the stolen coffee, huh?
Fucking drink it? The fuck?
You don't like coffee.
Sure don't.
Why? Do you want to spite me that much? Actually,
Yes,
don't answer
heart
that.
emoji.
I'm just gonna say good luck with that, considering that I listening to last game, Poe is sick in quotation marks. you're,
Yeah.
you're not going to be grabbing that drink with Crystal watching.
You better hurry.
Leo was like, "Go ahead. I'm sure Dr. Everlay and Mr. Mercutio are waiting for us."
I will.
Yeah, you gotta have fun. I'd like to please tell me what happened when I'm not there once I get over there.
I will. And
Mhm.
Arson stands up and it's just before I go, he walks over to the bathroom, creaks open the door just a little bit, and pushes Camembert in before
Bro,
closing
the
the door.
fuck?
Like, you know how you like open a door and a dog is immediately like, I want to be in there.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Hand to God, cats are the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can confirm, can't I, baby?
As Arsene is running out, he hears a loud, "Oh, you whore!"
Leo keeps using that.
Oh, I can use something else.
Oh boy.
I
don't-
almost immediately defaulted to cunt, but I remembered, nope, that's
Nope.
that's a more nope.
Nope.
Leo is
Alrighty.
not
Leo's not from New Zealand.
yeah.
No, he would say
This, let's see.
cock waffle.
What?
Cock waffle?
I don't want to know, actually. I really, actually, no. Nope.
It
Not
is-
gonna ask. Nope. I don't need explanations.
It's me putting words together that sound funny together.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're putting words together?
I
Oh,
genuinely,
okay.
I
What?
genuinely thought that it was gonna be like some like weird French translation thing.
No,
Like
no,
the
I thought
like
the
the-
I thought the words cock and waffle sounded funny together.
They do,
It's great.
to be fair. But that said, uh, yeah, Poe has
I'm sorry.
his
After the
he's
ink
got his
drinker
mess.
conversation, I can't trust translations anymore.
That's fair. Yeah, so Poe has his mask on as he makes his way over to the breakfast area.
The breakfast area is literally still just part of the tavern. It's not a big inn, okay? It's got
Mhm.
maybe like 3 tables at best, but one table just has already been set with like 1 plate each and then 1 cup of coffee with and 1 cup of milk with each thing.
Aw, that's nice of them.
It seems to be set for like based off how many people were staying there. Like you look over and see that there's one lonely guy just drinking his coffee and milk. Probably was in one of the other rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's this is a well-run establishment.
Yeah.
They may be a small rural town, but they have standards in this tavern. But yeah, breakfast time. Get
Mhm.
you them noms. You gotta get some food in you. You got a big day ahead.
Yep.
You still have Mhm.
Is Marion and Crystal already there?
Marion's about to head down, I think, because like Crystal was getting ready first as Marion woke up the boys.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, she would have been out by the time I think Marion got back if he wanted to use the bathroom, and so she's probably already down there. She's probably got her notebook out and like a thing like a cup of coffee and like probably one croissant or something like that. She's
Nerd
like
fight.
half eaten.
Nerd fight.
She gets each plate came with 1 croissant, 1 small baguette, and then some jams and jellies.
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
Get your bread and your jams.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, Poe's gonna sit down across from Crystal, like, oh, good morning, Dr. Everlight.
Good morning, Poe. Sleep well?
Yeah, you?
Well enough.
Oh, well enough is, well enough. Awkward.
I'm sorry,
Uh,
she's not doing anything else to help. She's too busy. Like, I don't think she's looked up at you. She's still writing in her book.
Yeah, he's just gonna let the awkward silence be awkward silence as he reaches over for his cup of coffee and brings it up to start sipping.
Yeah, no, that'll get her attention. It's just the. Do you think you should be doing that with a cold?
It's not gonna hurt it, is it?
It's not gonna help it either.
Well, you could say that about most things. And he's gonna sip his coffee.
She doesn't know Poe. She can't stop him. She's just like, give him advice that's not good for you. And
Leo,
the judge,
Leo comes
the judge will look.
like traipsing down the stairs.
Can I say
And it's
birds
just-
with him?
Yeah, probably. They ran into each other in the hall, and all Marion got was a, I need to get downstairs quick.
Okay.
And he gets to the bottom of the stairs and points at Poe, and it's just you.
Me.
If you're gonna have a fight, please bring it outside. And you hear the innkeeper say that from the bar.
No need, my good sir. And Leo's gonna try to fucking steal that coffee.
Let me-
guess
No, you keep going.
I guess we're all contesting sleight of hands.
Oh my god.
Oh, his ass is getting that coffee.
Who's getting the coffee?
Leah was grabbing the coffee.
What'd he get?
I have a 2 on the dice.
Lamau!
So...
Limo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leo comes over, snatches the cup, and takes a long, loud sip.
Hey!
Oh, okay. Lear, you have just aggroed Crystal for drinking the sick person's drink.
Oh yeah!
Oh, she is gonna try and take that off of you.
All right. Let's not drink from each other's cups, especially when one of us is very much sick.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that. I was fueled by spite.
It was an absolutely not. That he is sick as the Crystal just gets up and like takes the cup from him.
Can I have my coffee back?
No.
Oh.
How about we get you some tea instead?
Poe kind of just sinks in his chair and just starts sadly spreading jam on his bread.
Man, you mope when there's such delicious bread in front of you.
Was it straight up just black coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
milk next to it.
He was so excited to drink coffee that he didn't put anything in it.
Po boys, I gotta get
Literally-
whatever sips I can get. I don't have
As
time to-
soon as the cup is taken away from him because he drank it out of spite, the taste hits him finally, and he's like, ugh, good. Oh no.
Why don't you have some jam about it?
Yes, Jimmy.
Boys.
It's fine. I'm not instigating.
Marion gives you a look.
I just think it's really odd that people can drink straight up black coffee.
What are you to be surprised?
I just think there are better options out there.
Yeah, well, I didn't exactly have time to make a latte.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be drinking coffee.
Just huffs and goes back to spreading jam on his baguette.
Yeah, eat your fucking bread, asshole.
Please, Leo.
You shoved my dog into the bathroom.
He went in there of his own volition, and you know it.
Marion looks at Camembert.
Camembert sitting there, tail thumping against the ground.
There has been a small bowl of water placed down there.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
It was there when you got there.
Camembert is fucking living.
There is no dog food. They aren't that prepped. But there is water.
It's
Yep.
fine.
At least they got the water.
Yeah,
And Camembert is a toon dog, so what Leo does is that he takes a slice of bread and he holds it out for Camembert.
Can he have that?
I mean, he's a toon animal.
animals can have limited bread, I think.
It depends on the animal, if I'm not mistaken.
Birds
Yeah,
can't have bread.
You should not feed birds bread, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I, as a bird, can't have bread.
But yeah,
gonna be-
dogs can eat a little bit of bread.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, the only animals I know of are goats. And that's just because there's a local place that literally just sold bread so you could feed the goats.
That's
cute.
fair.
Yeah, Camembert could have a crunchy slice of toasted baguette as a treat.
As a treat.
It's a treat.
Honestly, the things I've seen this dog eat.
He likes cheese.
I can't tell if you're talking about Cam or Iggy in the moment.
Iggy's most notable time eating bread was when he somehow
yeah.
got into the trash and just ate a ton of moldy ass bread.
Oh no.
No!
I remember that.
No!
Yeah,
Iggy!
I shamed him for being a moldy bread boy.
Iggy, no! You're better than this.
I don't think he is. I think
No,
that's-
he's
Fair
not.
enough. Fair enough. All right.
That's as low as you're gonna get.
Well,
So how is the breakfast?
let me roll. How is
Describe
breakfast?
it to us in great detail.
Into the word
Breakfast.
picture.
So I just rolled. It tastes like shit.
No.
Damn! So much for
Damn.
having standards.
Listen, it was made with love. You can tell that doesn't normally have to do this. You could tell by how comfortable that guy is behind the bar. He's here to make drinks. That's all he ever does normally.
Yeah. Thankfully, there's
I mean,
only
you're
there's only so much that can go wrong with bread and jam.
yeah, like it tastes like shit because it's a
It's-
little burnt, but I will say your coffee and milk are top notch. The
Nice.
man can at least make beverages.
Question. Is there a spot laid out for Barb?
There is.
It's
Mm.
just gonna
Oh, you whore.
casually swipe the coffee from Barb's spot.
Can we roll perception on that?
Yeah.
Unfortunately I don't think Crystal can, because I think she's taken the coffee cup she took off Leo up to the bartender to pass it off.
Oh
Damn.
my gosh.
He takes
Oh my
it
god.
and starts
Good
cleaning
news.
it.
Good news.
Damn.
Even better news.
God.
You get no rights.
Yeah, you, Marion and Leo both see Poe very casually grab the coffee.
Marion clears his throat.
Dude.
What?
Disappointed dad stare.
It's not gonna make the cold worse.
Bruh.
There are better things to a drink while having a cold. I can see if they have some tea. If not, I bring my own tea with me. It's a fine.
I love you so much, Mary. Oh my gosh, I love you so much.
Uh, you,
Do they actually have tea?
Yeah, they have tea.
Okay. Because if not, fire flower tea.
Yeah, no,
you're ruining him. He can't be a routine boy to you. Just
Yeah, no.
sighs,
They have
puts the
tea.
coffee down.
It's not a lot of variety, but they do have a couple because they do have people who do come and hang out there at night who aren't alcoholic drinkers and would like something other than water.
Oh, that's nice.
But having an entire soda machine is kind of a lot. They're in rural Fort Sinan, so instead they just have a bunch of tea and coffee
God,
variations.
can you imagine a fucking syrup like soda fountain?
In the middle
In this rural ass place. That
Yeah, in
so
the middle
fucking
of
funny.
rural Forsanat.
So yeah, no, they
God.
have this is not Inkwell, so they have a little tea and coffee maker. And whenever you go up to ask, he looks at you and then kind of turns around and he um grabs a little teapot with hot water in a bag and a cup and hands it over. I could hear you all arguing over there. I already heated it up.
Oh, thank you very much.
Of course. And he goes back to cleaning.
Maybe it's gonna come over and
I am.
give Poe the tea.
Poe takes the tea with a sigh. Like, thanks.
Leo just looks so smug.
Leo is pointedly not being looked at.
13's, Your Honor.
At least
Good job.
a little bit of coffee.
He
got
did
a
at least
couple
get a
sips.
sippy.
Yeah.
That's more than he usually gets.
He got a whole sippy.
And it's not decaf like he usually gets.
Yeah.
Well, Crystal wants to, for lack of a better word, interrogate the tavern keeper about the magic of this place.
Thank you!
I'm sorry, I've been holding her back while the shenanigans have been going on, but she keeps going, I want to ask questions. I want to ask questions.
We love a comedic straight man.
Listen, Crystal keeping this. You guys were
Someone
making
has
me
to keep us on track.
You guys were making me
Yeah.
sweat there for a second, I won't lie. I was making that guy as
Ah.
sus as I could. Just trying. Yeah, go on ahead. Sorry, I have to pick on you guys.
She wants to talk to the tavern keeper. She's going to ignore the other person in the tavern. other people can talk to him, but she's I think after the whole tea stuff has been settled, I think she's gonna like hop up on a bar stool or something and just excuse me, do you mind if I could ask you some questions about the magic of this place?
magic. And he kind of raises an eyebrow. Did you get lost?
Yes.
Is that how you ended up here?
No. But I work in specifically unusual magic research. So I was curious to learn a bit more about the magic of this area.
Could I
Wild magic.
can I have Pomosian over with his cup of tea because he's not too interested in the burnt toast and jams.
I don't mind.
Yes, the wild magic.
It's wild magic. Why do I have a southern accent?
It's fine. It's because you're in a rural area.
The southern accent isn't in all.
Well, yeah, but you would
Don't at me.
unconsciously
Don't at me.
associate it with that. But yeah, I think at that point Poe sort of pops in like she's from out of country.
Okay, then let me explain it. It's wild magic.
Yes,
Do
I
I
got
look
that
like a
part.
wizard to you? I run a
Bro, you
tavern.
can't talk that way to a lady.
Guys,
No, that wasn't a character. That wasn't a character, I swear.
Yes, more I was hoping to get some insight into how living in such a wild magic area has affected the town and your mitigation strategies around it and that sort of thing.
Mitigation strategies. And he kind of just raises an eyebrow. We just don't use magic. It's not that hard. I understand a lot of people from outside the country don't seem to realize that. And, well, when he kind of looks you over, and I'm going to give a little. Yeah, no, that's how I roll. I understand as a tune, it's a little bit more innate for you, but. And he kind of just shrugs. Just don't use magic. Simple as that.
Yes, but what do you replace them with? Things like what do you do if for healing spells or things like that? Like,
And he kind of holds up a hand which has a bandage around it and just motions. It works really well if you know what you're doing.
Does this town have a doctor around?
Nah, too much. Not big enough for it.
Alright. So everyone just treats their wounds themselves or goes to city?
Normally.
Alright.
We've lived here long enough. Would you like to insight?
yes.
Sure.
sure.
Why are you rolling so fucking high?
Marion voice, there is a missing child. I must be adult.
And for why? He's not even my investigative.
All of you get that because, and the only reason I even asked if you wanted to roll insight instead of just having things happen in the background is because the dude rolled a 9. And I don't even have Commodore stats up. I probably should pull those up, but anyways, man was kind of looked nervous when you asked about if there was a excuse me, a doctor in town.
Hmm.
Can I roll history to see if my boy knows how things work in his own fucking country?
Sure, go ahead.
His own fucking country.
Alright, that is another. Hey, Leo, you may want to get over here. I mean,
I
It's the
mean, it's not
13th.
unheard of for a town to not have a doctor, especially if it's small enough. And this is a small town of, let me resend the picture of it, but there's like a handful of buildings at best. You can probably guess that less than like 30 people live here.
Mhm.
Like,
Doctor's still a somewhat important person to
it
have.
is, but it's not unheard of, especially with how far out they are.
Mm.
Like, I'm saying as a person who lives in the country. Doctors aren't around here. You gotta drive. You gotta drive if you want to see one.
Fair.
Fair. Like, mostly just, because I imagine that there probably are some, like, rumors in regards to what some small towns do.
Yes, there are rumors. I will not give it to you with the 13.
Leo!
I am
Leo,
sorry. I did listen to an older game earlier. However, I know all of your disgusting modifiers, and I've raised the DCs for things because you're all disgusting little.
Okay, history is different, though. You know that my boy sucks at history.
I'll let you roll advantage since
Leo,
it is your own place.
Mhm,
The Leo can come over because you're probably gonna need your help.
mhm.
Leo could sense that his dumb brother was struggling with something. So he walks over with like a half-eaten slice of toasted baguette that is mostly like orange marmalade.
It's good marmalade.
Yeah, it is that point where you would ask someone, "Hey, are you gonna have any bread with your jam?"
Yeah.
Oh, Krista just handed me "Don't chew with your mouth open." I don't know if Leo is, but that's what she handed me.
He wasn't gonna, but
That's really funny.
he had walked over about to take another bite, and Crystal's like, "Don't chew with your mouth open." And Leo like looks at her and takes a huge bite and just purposefully that first one opens his mouth.
Leo's the type of person I spec would want to throw hands with.
That's the kind of person you are.
A
Excuse
little,
me?
yeah.
You personally say if someone tells you not to do something, you immediately feel the need to do it.
I am, and I will do that, but I have a line, and that line is chewing with your mouth open.
Oh, but biting me is fine.
Yeah,
Spit and all?
I don't mean to have spit. I try and dry my mouth out.
I feel the need to remind you all that this is being recorded and posted publicly on YouTube.
Oh yeah, Leo does that one really big mouth open chew and then starts chewing normally and turns to Poe like, I could feel you struggling.
I need to,
Dr. Everlight wants to know a little more about how Force and all works,
Mm.
especially in regards to the magic.
I need to say for recording, because now you've made me anxious over that. This is a running gag in our group of friends.
Yeah, don't worry.
No, yeah,
It's sibling stuff.
I
Okay,
ask
like
Spec to bite people all the time.
I need for our listeners to know this. Now we may continue.
Alright.
That off my chest.
Do I get an advantage on history roll or
Yes, you are from Fort Sanon.
this is my country?
Yeah.
This is your country.
Ooh, perfect. You can tell my boy's a little history boy. You can really tell he's a little history boy.
Ah, yeah.
God.
Good.
So while a lot of towns on the rural parts don't have doctors, that is because a lot of towns have, well, what the politicians of Fort Sanon refer to as alternative medicine, druids. They use wild magic and less than conservatively agreed upon ways of healing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Leo raises a brow at being told that. chews a little more slowly as his eyes slide over to the tavern keep.
Yeah. Did we see anyone with features like what would happen with wild magic surge?
You did not.
Interesting. As far as we know.
As far as we
Yeah, we saw like three people.
You saw
true.
two people because I went through all the images to check.
Fair.
Yeah, no, Leo is just well, in rural places like this with no formal medicine practitioner, as Leo is looking at the tavern keep,
He raises an eyebrow at you.
as someone who is also Forcenanian. Smaller towns use means that are, well, aren't something that bigger cities would enjoy using.
We did have this discussion with Noriaki.
Does he say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
No, we did have this discussion with Spec, I love you. If he were saying this out loud, he would be doing the fucking voice.
I love you.
Don't
You were
hat me.
halfway in the voice. You
That was my normal ass voice. What the fuck are you on about?
Mario King.
there was the way that you pronounced and the lilt to your tone, which was like halfway between your normal voice and your Marion voice.
If I wasn't
really
doing a
fucking
Marian's
funny.
voice, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know if I was doing a Marian voice.
Hobby voice, I commit to the bit.
God.
But like we
Anyways,
did have this discussion with Noriaki about like how druids aren't like
yeah.
yeah.
Noriaki
Okay.
had it's a very strong point of views on it.
Yeah, which Marian did not agree with.
It was the whole reason
Yeah.
that Quinn got sent out here.
Look, there's a reason Crystal's asking because like getting information from a source that actually lives through it is, especially in an area where people are highly incentivized to not tell you the truth, is important to her.
Mhm.
Leo shoves the rest of his bread in his mouth, and then very plainly is like, "What I mean is that there are probably druids around. Not that I'm a fucking snitch. The fuck?
I would hope not.
No,
I'm
no,
Yeah.
no. Snitches would do it to get the stitches.
I'm not gonna make you guys roll insight because the guy's deception got even worse. You're laying it on pretty thick, you know.
Oh, the marmalade? Yeah, that was my bad.
Look,
I meant your accusations of our little town.
well, listen,
I give up. I guess I just have a southern accent. I realized again.
Forcena has a south.
Marion like makes like a place-hitting hand gesture, and he goes, we're just trying to find a friend of ours. They might have been here recently, and we haven't heard from them for a few days.
It's been 2 weeks.
Two, still a few days.
Yeah,
We're gonna go with that.
Okay.
And if I remember correctly, they did know that Quinn was sent out to deal with druids, right?
Yes, they did. Specifically, Noriaki explained that there had been some druid activity that he had sent men on previously before, and they had never returned from. And technically, this was not mentioned in the last game, but based off recent events, he decided to send Quinn because Quinn felt that he could handle it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
Noriaki was like, go on ahead. prove you can, because Norigake was also a little, very blatantly a little annoyed that Quinn had come back empty-handed, to say.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Mm.
Do we want to take a quick break?
Yes, let's take a little 5-minute break.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna use this break to mute and shovel food in my mouth.
Valid.
I will be right back.
I will play music for our listening audience. I did successfully make a crochet heart. I think everybody
Hell yeah.
deserves to know that.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Monkey, what are you staring at?
I do love that Crystal got exactly 0 answers to the questions she was asking.
I love her so, so much.
And she is currently pouting. Like, I just wanted information for my job because this could be really valuable.
Yeah. Thankfully, I think Poe or Leo can probably offer a bit more info, but yeah.
I'm gonna be real, Crystal. They don't use magic.
No, I know, but she was hoping for a little bit more than that. Like, you know, what sort of like alternative methods do they use? Because there are people like it's useful to know those sort of things because um for other cases where people can't use magic for various reasons and like talking to people in communities like that and find out their solutions, which oftentimes can get overlooked, is something very useful.
hmm
So
Yeah,
that's what she was looking for, and she's just like, I got 0 of that.
yeah, the most medical knowledge would be found in like in cities where essentially they have medical advancements similar to the advancements we have in our world. Um
Mm,
in exchange they everything else relies heavily on magic to use. Um
yeah.
but yeah, though out in rural areas, I imagine that it's it's sort of like when things are kind of teetering on industrialization, you'll get big cities that are like heavily industrialized while like rural areas are virtually unaffected and still practicing a lot of like traditional methods.
Yeah, yeah.
So for areas, unless they go to a city or get help of druids, it's probably something a lot more like old folk remedies.
Fair.
I want everyone to know that I said I was going to play music for the listening audience while we were on break.
Mm-hmm.
And the song I started playing is 8-Bit Big Band's cover of the Jolly Roger Bay theme from Super Mario 64. And I just realized that my status is currently mentally I am at Jolly Roger Bay with the dancing Mario from Super Mario RPG.
Already in the mood. Alrighty. I'll just vibing. How you guys doing? You having fun?
As much fun as I can.
Yeah.
Marion's like Paper Mario mode. Which is to say, silent protect.
Oh, shoot. I was stressed out for a moment. I was like, wait, am I not doing good? Is it not fun?
No, it's because I just got off work.
You're so valid. Listen, think of this as a way to relax. You cannot mess up this part.
You say that.
I no,
All
I
right,
need
guys.
you.
I think we should go charging straight into the forest with no information.
Let's
I
fucking
need
go.
okay, you joke about that. I literally have built in a plan for that. I've built in a plan for that. I've built in a plan for if you aggro the entire town. Like,
I think we should jump into the river and let it wash us away.
I have prepped for this one actually. This is Listen, you will look at my other games and wonder if I have ever prepped in my life, and sometimes no. The answer definitely is no. But for this one, I got all the thoughts in.
I feel like I need to tell you about the one game in Bash I ran within the first year where it was like around 10 players and no notes.
I would die.
I nearly did, but it was a lot of fun, and players had fun.
Fair enough.
So I win.
Fucked up.
Oh wait, I just realized whose voice I just heard. Hi,
Hi.
Marcy's back.
Marcy. The way I perked up like a little oopie. I was like, wait a minute, Marcy's voice.
We know that you're oopy.
Yeah, I know. I'm perfectly fine with that, Fat. I've come to terms with it.
Uh-huh.
But we've lost 2 others in the process.
Fletch is still
I'm still
eat.
here. I just have to hail in my mouth.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to eat some fucking Pop-Tarts then.
Fair enough.
Popped tarts.
I have them poppeted tarts.
Candle. When
Sorry, I'm back. I had to talk
No, you're so
to
valid.
family about dinner plans tonight, so
No, you are so valid. That was all very lighthearted in me being oopy.
I'm good.
Alright.
I'm good. I just
Are we ready to return to the little... I'm very normal about this mini campaign.
love to see it.
Sure you are.
Bouncing around, full energy. Alright, but yes, no. Where we left off, yeah. Interrogation.
Yeah, we mentioned that we were looking for a friend a couple of days ago and brought up also the thing that was brought up was the druids and then the not being snitches kind of thing.
And the guy kind of looks at you as he continues to clean the glasses. You're looking for someone?
Yes, a friend of ours.
Yeah, he came out here about 2 weeks ago and hasn't returned.
Teenager.
I don't recall.
Can I roll a little insight?
Do roll insight.
I heard a dice fall in the background. I know it's true. Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm about to
Here
ruin
is
your
where
day.
Yeah, I think he's finally woken up.
I'm about to ruin
Oh
your
my
day because
god.
I'm so sorry. That dice roll was a history.
Damn.
That
Wow.
guy genuinely has no idea who you're talking about.
Mhm.
I am so sorry. I will say, because that is a nat 20, you could tell he's very nervous and very suspicious of the conversation and got very, like, he was already pretty, like, cold towards you all. But when you started talking about looking for people, he definitely, you saw his eyes narrow slightly. But
You
he is not lying about not knowing who that you're talking about.
you won't happen to have an idea as to what's going on, do you?
What's going on? It's a small town. Like I said, I know
Which
that
is
you're doing.
exactly why you should remember people passing through. And
Listen,
remember if they something perhaps happens to them. In fact, I think the only time you wouldn't remember if someone was coming through was if there was a lot of people coming through in a short amount of time.
listen. I don't know what you're trying to imply here, but as you could see by this morning, you're not the only person who comes in here. I don't remember every face that comes by, especially if they don't end up staying the night.
Yeah, but a small town in the middle of Forsanaa, I can't imagine you see many people coming through regardless.
And he kind of gives a shrug. Man got even worse history roll. I hate to break it to you. I genuinely don't remember any teenager coming by in the past 2 weeks. Now, there's a chance I could have just missed them, would I not have said him. I should note that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That was a me mistake, Spec.
Yeah.
Or I just don't remember. Like I said, I don't know who you're talking about.
And I believe you on that front, but I would like to know a little more.
Marion raises a hand, like in a place-saving gesture, to like get Poe to slow down.
Listen, he woke up and decided detective mode got turned on.
His
He does step back a bit
friend
though.
is missing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Any information or context you could give us would be useful.
I've told you all there is to tell you.
Okay. Okay. Let's take a step back. Out of a curiosity, what exactly is a here? There was the tower and the
We got the farm, the main building, where if we ever have to have a meeting, we go, the tavern here, and then a couple of houses. Most of us work on the farm, or we work prepping food. There's the butcher, there's me. I basically take care of drinks.
Oh,
And
Marion, I do not like what you just handed me.
oh no,
Anyway, continue.
terrifying, thanks. Got me. Most people end up working on the farms or in the orchards if they go far enough from town. And he kind of gives a shrug. The bell tower's more if we have to pull everyone together real quickly. Hasn't been rung in a good long time. Not that I can
Hmm.
remember.
Cool. All right.
Alright.
So I'm gonna let that nat 20 roll from earlier. He was lying once in that entire statement.
Fucked up.
He
Hmm.
does remember when the
Uh,
bell tower has been last rung.
Mm-hmm.
That is the only lie, though, in his sentence. I will give you that.
Yeah, and I think Poe, at the very least, does pass it off as like innocent enough, unless he can tell it was a malicious lie. Because, like, If it happened but like it was a long time ago, then like even if you do remember exactly when, it is a saying to say I don't know how long ago.
It's been a while for sure, but you could tell that the reason it was held back was for the same nervousness he seems to have had this entire conversation.
All right. Look, I imagine that you probably have a lot better things to do than talk to a bunch of strangers, and I can't really blame you for not wanting to talk to us. But if it helps, I can just say that we have no intention of turning anyone in, and we have, or, and he kind of just like shrugs, like, I have no connection to the law enforcement here. But it is important that we know what's going on because I just really want my friend back.
Listen, kid. If you're looking for someone, you've came to the wrong town. And his gaze does seem a little pitiful at that.
Hmm.
Alright, I think that's enough. We should get ready and go elsewhere and ask around.
Yeah. Make sure you get all your stuff out by at least noon, okay? Unless you're willing to pay for another night. I gotta have it cleaned up in case anyone else does come by. Or in case any of the local town folk want to rent out a room for a night.
Why do they rent out rooms? And
I'm not
there's
answering that.
essentially, I'm so sorry. He is stupid sometimes.
I
think
Poe.
No, I'm not.
I
I was already reluctant
I
enough to
think
make the reference, but it would make sense because he's trying to get you guys out. But I am not explaining it.
I just say that I think Crystal would just be like, you don't want to know. Just
Yeah,
leave it
Leo's
there.
just like, dude.
There's like a genuine question mark above his head.
Marion makes like a that gesture where you like shake your hand like near your neck, like don't do it, don't ask.
You see the tavern keeper's face get more pitiful through the glasses. Like all that poor you sweet summer child.
Fucking
Listen.
Lamau.
I love him. He's stupid sometimes.
We
Um,
know.
I love it.
the good news is that he is confused enough over it that you can sort of ferry him outside of the inn.
Yeah, I think
Do we want to ferry out of the inn, or do we want to maybe talk to the other person in the inn that's staying here?
I want to be real. I feel like they already heard everything we've talked about.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you. I was meant to say it earlier. That person was gone before you guys even started talking. That person got their
Good.
breakfast and left.
Damn.
Fair. All right. Well, then we're ferried out of the. We'll say if they got their stuff and then got out of the inn.
Welcome to the town. It's just as empty as it was yesterday. There's Tyler running around, being
Great.
Tyler, you know, Tylering.
Tylering.
Fucking Tyler.
Tyler.
As a reminder, our favorite NPC of the entire game,
I don't know
Tyler.
about that.
There's Tyler Tylering. You can see people in the distance working on the field some. There is one or two people kind of milling around. You see some people going around carrying a little basket full of fruits. You see people just sort of talking, meandering. But overall, it seems the majority of the people are out on the fields. It's most of the people who are still in here seem to be not the field type.
Mhm. Can I roll a perception to see the people who are here?
Of course.
If I need to specify what he's looking for, then he is, like, especially with the mention of druids, he is trying to see if anyone has, like, the telltale signs of, wild magic via healing.
Nods. Right.
Alright. Oh,
Oh, I love Marion.
holds Marion.
These are the 3 people who you can see.
Pictures.
Oh, cute.
Hey, is one of these fucking off-brand chair? Is one of these just off-brand mag?
1 second. Well, I've
I'm
been waiting
so
for
glad
this.
we had the same thought. That's literally just Mac Toonkind, our friend Mac. Did you make Mac French?
Wait, did you?
Did you for real?
Is that on purpose?
Did you for real? Are you
For
slash
real?
JS slash SRS?
That's slash SRS. There's an I need you to understand. We talked about
Oh, guess who you just
read
pinged?
the
Guess who you just fucking pinged, dweeb?
Shh. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Okay.
Right.
This should be the right one.
Lucky. 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 Baby. Come on. Baby.
So yeah, if you if you
What's off-brand Mac doing?
Friend Mac is walking towards the a sort of storage shed sort of area with a basket full of apples. I need you to understand this game was planned around the peak of tavern time. And Mac
God.
was like, wouldn't this be funny? And I was like, that would be hilarious actually. Do it. So while this is not Mac, I should clarify, this is not Mac. This is Max. There are 2 different people. There is lore behind this. That lore is that it was funny. They are not actually related in any way.
Mhm.
This sign can't hurt me because I don't go to tavern.
That's so fair.
You're so valid. Yeah, no. Off-brand Mac is walking towards the sort of like shed area with the basket full of apples.
Cool. So, are we all in agreement to bully spec by talking to off-brand Mac first?
Yeah.
That's fine. God.
We need Mac. We have Mac at home. Mac at home.
It's so normal here.
I need you to know, Candle, you may remember this because you did just recently re-listen to the game. If you remember, I was acting like I really wanted you to meet a very specific NPC the whole time. It was this NPC. I wanted your reactions to off-brand Max so badly. I have waited this whole game for. Why do you think I was
It's been
so
a year.
excited? I was excited to get you guys out of that tavern for this.
Yeah,
cares
you
about
were
this whole
pushing us
game?
at the end of last game, like being like, please move out of the tavern.
I can't believe this entire game was set up just so you could show us off-brand Mac.
Off-brand Mac is a lot of syllables, though. Why don't we just call them box Mac?
Box Mac.
Max.
Would our guest player like to
So I end up in these situations a lot, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Hi.
Hi.
So Mac, if that's really your real name.
No, it's Max actually.
Okay, you're just gonna just allow DM you stuff. You just go. I need to breathe.
Yeah, I don't
Please
remember
don't
anything that's
breathe.
going on here because we talked about this months ago.
There you go. I sent you the DM of all the information. There you go.
you can't say that to me, you little bastard.
You do it.
Alright.
If
Okay,
if
okay,
they ask you questions, I'll DM you the answers.
Okay, yeah, alright, yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's
so-
go talk to. How old does Max look?
I'm going to kill you.
Zero regrets. Zero.
Do not.
They look like they're gonna be 20 in 2 months.
Shut the fuck up, Mac. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Max.
Yeah. I was answering about Max.
Wow, what an oddly specific age. Anyways, I'm sure this is fine. So Poe kind of looks around at everyone and on a whim decides to pick the person who looks the most like they're originally from the city. What with them piercings and painted nails.
I'd like to think Poe like signals towards that person and Leo quietly is like, yeah, sure, I'll interrogate a small town twink.
Oh my god!
Okay, I am gonna warn you, Mac. They already told me they were going to use this as an excuse to bully you. I'm just warning you.
Alright, yeah, you know what? I'm prepared. Especially from Isaac.
Are you though?
No.
But yeah, so they go up, and I think Poe kind of waves like, hey, do you have a moment to talk?
A moment? A moment. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Alright. Cool. If you couldn't tell, we're not exactly from around here. And we wanted to know a little bit more about the area. We're here trying to find a friend.
The area. You want to know about the area? Oh boy. It's it's a town. It's a small town.
You're
Just a
not from around here
quiet
either, are you?
village.
It's a small town. It's
Every day like the one before.
uh, yeah. Oh boy.
Now, are you just not actually from this town, or are you nervous because four strangers walked up to you and asked if- for a moment of your time?
Well, I mean, it kind of is. This is listen. I wasn't prepared for an interaction like this today. I kind of, hey, I'm Max. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Poe. And this is Leo.
I'm
And
holding him back so badly.
please don't raise up Max. This is
What?
So Leo likes to flirt.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to hold him back.
God,
Because Mac, you're my friend and I'm not gonna flirt with you.
yeah, so this is
First.
Leo and
Mhm.
Crystal and Marion.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I like spending time. I like wasting time. That's something I like to do. That's something I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, small town. Any other question?
Marion glances between the other three.
I don't want to take up all the time. And I know that Crystal has some questions.
This is
Uh,
going so much
I mean,
better than I
yeah,
ever could
okay.
have expected.
I think that she might ask her, you, from the city, correct?
What makes you think that? No. What? No. What makes you think what? What makes you think that?
Yeah, 'cause it's so small town of you to have all the piercings and the nail polish.
God forbid I
And-
want to look a little cool.
How do you get those here, by the way? Like, out of curiosity. Or do you go to the city?
I I I I did it myself.
Is
Wow,
that
that's almost
true?
like a hurt.
Oh my god!
Wait, is that true?
Oh my god, okay. Can I
What, for
roll a
me? Like, for
medicine?
me?
No, for Max.
No.
Please, I want to roll a medicine.
Like, please, please give
Please.
Crystal the enrichment.
Let
Just
the
like if you
no
did it yourself, then I like. Did you use the right implements? Did you sterilize it first? Like, she's
Yeah.
handing me. She doesn't like this.
By all means. I'm here to play. Come on.
Right.
I love
Excellent, excellent.
Stretch that medicine mod. Yeah!
Nice.
They are not done. They didn't do them themselves.
Fucking
okay.
liar!
I think, yeah, there was that moment of like, you did it yourself. What implements did you use? Like, did you use did you make sure you sterilized them before and after? Like, was the piercings that you got, the correct metal, that kind of thing? Like, she's sort of spouting off as she's like looking it over, and there's like, no, that's not, that's not her main. It's just like levels them a look.
Uh, I'm I'm very skilled. I have I you know I I I pierced all my siblings' ears. You know it's yeah.
Please don't tell me your siblings, Tyler.
Oh, that little shit? Hell no.
Oh, thank the score.
God, I know. I don't think I could forgive myself if I was related to that fucking thing. Don't tell him I said that.
Oh, don't worry. We won't.
Marion pantomimes like locking his lips.
I can hear
Thank
you
you.
still.
Well, glad I don't
Tyler, I
live
swear
here.
to God.
I'm so sorry for you, because at the end of the day, you apparently live here, and we get to go to a different country.
I'll find
Yeah.
you too.
No,
There
you
is
won't,
no
Tyler.
person.
Shut up, Tyler.
You cannot physically see Tyler near you. I need to emphasize this.
Tyler's a ghost, confirmed.
Max is responding by like looking up to the sky.
God?
God.
Hey, God.
Nah, I'm kidding. We don't have one of those here.
More like eyes rolling, but sure.
Look, I can tell you didn't do them yourself, so we're not going to judge you or anything like that, or share the information around. We just want some straight answers.
Uh, uh,
You're assuming
that
anything that any version of Matt can do is straight.
Or gay answers, depending on if that'll help break the ice.
yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, if you want a straight answer, I can point you in a different direction, but
By all
Just-
means, I'd love a
correct.
gay answer.
oh, I can do that for you.
I would take any answer, honestly.
Your crystal's just like, prayer hands, can you please answer our questions?
Alright, fine. I'm very easily convinced, actually. I'm very easily peer pressured. I just realized. Okay, yeah,
Are they
whatever.
saying that out loud?
Yes.
Lamau, Max.
Oh, Max.
This is better than I ever could have imagined. I'm literally crying.
Look, okay, yeah, what? Alright. Give me a question, I'll give you an answer. Just rapid fire, let's go.
In the last, maybe let's say we'll give it a month or so. Has anyone about yay high puts a hand up to Quinn's height? Dark brown hair, eyes kind of almost the same color as mine, kind of my age. Anyone like that pass through?
No fucking clue. Nuh-uh.
Can I insight?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear a no, so I'm gonna insight.
I am letting Mac make these decisions.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Wait, no, you were. Okay.
Yes, this is your character. I'm letting you play them. I am just sliding you notes under the table as needed.
I guess I should also roll an insight since I was the one who asked.
Yeah, no,
Fucking
insight.
Jesus hell!
Is it another nat 20?
Yes!
Since this is technically a commoner, by the way, Mac, you're just going to roll a straight d20. I can roll for you if you want.
I'm doing it. It's mine.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You have never been able to tell so clearly and obviously that someone is lying. It's like cartoon. I don't know. Are we I don't know. It's cartoonish.
They are completely real kind, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's cartoonish. How this real kind is like very obviously lying.
The sheer amount of tunes have affected the area slightly.
Darting their eyes back and forth, just sweating like Nope,
Is
I have
this
no
like-
clue.
Is this like a cult? Is there a reason, like, is there like a rule or something that you can't tell the truth to strangers, or
No one can make you think I'm lying.
Bruh.
Alright, if hypothetically somebody came through and they are no longer here, where would you say is definitely not where they would have gone?
Because if we don't get answers, we'll be forced to look through every building in town.
Could you run that one by me one more time? How did you ask that?
Hypothetically,
Uh-huh.
if somebody matching the description that my good friend here gave
Yes. Following.
did come through and are no longer here,
Well, that's not true.
where would you say they would have definitely not gone to?
Where would they have for sure not gone? They kind of they look in a direction and then it's I'm very suddenly busy on the look into their basket. Apple farm.
it's are you like okay? Blink twice.
Yeah,
Blink twice if you need help.
Yeah.
You're being held against your will.
Are you in danger?
No, I mean, no. Why did I say no, I'm not.
Are they still?
Are they still fucking lying back?
No, I'm not lying this time. I'm so nervous that everything I say sounds like a lie. So I don't actually know
I love
I'm
you
not.
so much.
Listen, just can I get a persuasion?
I look over at
I
Leo.
will allow it. You spent an hour and a half in this town. I'll allow it.
An hour and a half.
You want a funny little persuasion?
Also,
I
I
mean,
won't lie. You guys bullying the answer out of Max is the funniest way this could have gone.
So true, bestie.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, rule of funny overrides every other thought.
Now, Mac, if I did hypothetically, if Leo did hypothetically try to riz Max up,
Oh my god.
I'm so
would
glad
that
that's how
fly
you're
with you?
and I'm so glad that's how you're interpreting that.
That would fly with me.
All right,
Marcy,
cool. Yes.
take an inspiration point. That is the funniest part. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, Max probably tries to turn away, but there's immediately an arm being looped like against their own elbow, and it's like, now, we were just trying to have a talk.
I mean, yeah, it's just I'm kind of, I've got a lot to do and I've got somewhere to be right now, so
Surely they'll let you off the hook after they know that you were accosted by a handful of strangers.
yeah, you'd be surprised.
So,
It's
like,
fine.
are you...
No, I'm not.
Okay,
Look, listen,
well,
you said it yourself, accosted by a handful of strangers. I'm a little nervous.
which is fair. However, we just need to find our friend. He is missing, and we are very worried.
I understand that. I understand why you would be concerned, but I'm telling you, I don't know. I don't really know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, Chris was just telling me, like, if you're new, can you answer some questions about like your observations of this town and how it differs from the city? I have a few questions and just pulled a notebook. It's just like the long list of questions.
Amazing.
I love what Leo has handed me thus, which is Crystal starts pulling out a notepad, and Leo's like, well, you can either tell us the truth about our friend, or I can let that one loose on you, and you could try to rack your brain on magic theorem.
Is this something that's happening right now, or is this a hypothetical you're throwing at me? Because I have no clue.
It
I
looks
think
like
it's
Dr.
happening.
I'm pretty sure Dr. Everlight is gonna get to you.
Oh boy. Uh, okay, look. Mm, it's if you're really certain about this, then you didn't hear it from me. But you know, and she kind of just like uh nods her head toward the forest, the woods. Just careful.
Right.
You know, people do say that, but rest assured, two of us are technically locals.
I don't know how else to describe Marion's expression.
Mm-hmm.
Oh?
Ever since they left the inn, he has been pretty uncharacteristically emotively concerned.
Mm.
The mention of the forest has made him even more concerned.
Go in there. Into the forest?
Go into the forest.
Has he had one too many times taking a wrong turn in that one Super Mario RPG woods?
I mean,
Is there perhaps a little bit of personal trauma here?
It's not the forest maze, but the the one in Paper Mario, where like if you miss the single detail, at least in Super Mario RPG, you can just follow Ravati and it's fine.
So there is a little bit of personal feelings here.
But that's not why he's concerned. He's not. That's not why he's concerned. I am
should
waiting
point
until.
out.
Well,
Just a refresher in case people forgot from last game that the tavern keeper did tell us that if we went into the forest, we wouldn't come back out when we asked about sightseeing, because no one does.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, just pretty sure I saw the person you're talking about. I'm pretty sure I saw the person you're talking about.
Thank you. That is all we needed.
Cool. Okay.
You did amazing, everyone give a little bit applause here for my beautiful, lovely friend.
Yay,
Great.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my 24 extended relatives and their apple farm.
I'm.
Oh my god.
You know what? That's
They're
fair.
gone.
Okay.
Pleasure
Well,
to
I
meet you.
think
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
As soon as Max is out of earshot, man, there is nothing like trying to get information out of a small town twink.
Please stop talking.
Sweet.
But I think that confirms beyond all doubt that it definitely seems to be druids at play.
Yep.
That said, I don't think it's exactly smart to walk into their domain without any sort of idea of what we're doing.
But it doesn't seem like any townsfolk are gonna give us anything.
Hmm.
Can I get a perception check from everyone?
Oh,
Alright,
Persephone. I almost rolled at the gallery.
Oh no.
Excellent.
Crepes.
Hmm.
Also, Marzi, I need to tell you that
Hey!
Crystal is currently handing me that she wanted to say to Leo, "You never let me have any fun."
I
Alright.
think she should be able to say that.
I think she should.
As they run off, just the, "You never let me have any fun."
I don't think that would have been very fun for you, Dr. Everlight, if I'm being real. I don't think that's the kind of person who would give you a very good discussion on magic theorem.
Alright.
If you want, there's a few universities in Forcenon itself, both medical and otherwise, that I can probably get you in contact with.
Yeah, once this is solved, we can bring you to all those fancy smarty pants people places.
That is not the word, but okay.
Let me live.
I would appreciate that. Actually, that would be, if that's not too much trouble.
Well, I'm sure it'll be fine if Quinn really has been lost in the woods for a few weeks. I imagine we're going to be spending some time at a hospital regardless.
Varian kind of frowns and looks away.
Alright. With
I-
those percepes, would you like to have this moment still, or would you like the percepi?
I
Good.
think Arson's pretty much done. He's trying to act more unconcerned than he is, I'm realizing.
Our Zen voice. Pack it away. Pack it away.
The only thing I had was Leo being like, alright, we charging in, or are we gonna keep asking around?
Well, that works out great because all of you got this. You see those two other figures, the one in the blue skirt and pink shirt and the one in the green cloak, are actually disappeared into the woods as you look over there from your conversation with Max.
Oh, good.
Did we pick the one non-Druid to talk to?
That'd be really funny as hell, honestly. I won't lie.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, if you have a look at the art, the two other characters did have one limb showing, so
Yeah.
I will say, ironically, it was not actually because any of them had wild magic effects on them. But we're gonna pretend it's because I did not think that far ahead. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, you got so wrapped up in funky wild magic druids that you forgot about funky wild magic.
There are what you're talking about, but they are not in the town. I will say that, and there actually is a lore reason for that.
Okay.
Don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think your boy is seeing that is going to immediately drop everything he said about being prepared and just chase
Marion's
after
going
them.
to grab both Leo and Poe by the arm.
Come on, we don't want to lose them.
No, of course not. But I can't let you both walk in there in good conscience without letting you know how I feel about this.
You feel bad. I feel bad. We all feel bad. Now let's go.
Poe, listen. What are the chances that these people have done something with the queen so that he's maybe not a human anymore?
Well, that certainly.
I
Like, that's not in
let
character.
let me finish, please.
Yeah, that wasn't in character.
Okay. I know you want to help your friend. I get it, but sorry. I hope I'm doing the very distressed voice.
You're doing amazing.
You're
You
doing
can't see it.
good.
I am grinning like ear to ear right now.
Yeah, no, I was mostly just gonna make a joke about jumping to conclusions.
Yeah, because like I'm going to be real. Marion heard butcher.
I knew where your mind went, Marion. I knew.
Yeah, he heard butcher from the tavern keeper, and he just went, "Oh no!"
That is not okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I was holding on to it.
I need you to understand when I realized that's what you had connected, I had to stop myself from burst out laughing because that is not what happened. I can confirm that for our listeners. That is not what happened. But if you
However,
know
Marion
this,
does not
entirely
know
different
that.
set of trigger warnings.
Yeah, no, but if you
Marion
know,
doesn't know that.
yes, but if
So he's just going to say, if whatever happens in there, I cannot guarantee your safety. I need you to understand that.
Well, and he pauses for a moment because his normal response is detective, but being a reporter, I think I'm quite versed in going into dangerous situations. Thank you.
I thought he was gonna say as a druid.
same
Being a what?
a
I
druid.
thought he was gonna say as a druid, I'll be fine.
Well, he hasn't shared that with the party yet, and he's holding on to that to a place where it won't be overheard.
That's fair.
He did debate telling the tavern keeper and such about it, but that's if he is wrong, it is essentially going to put everyone in a very, very bad spot.
Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
I'm sure. I can't let this get away from us. So if you please let go.
Yeah, Marion's just gonna let go.
Can I pause for a second to let you know why this is still the funniest series of events for me?
Yeah.
Continue.
To anyone who knows what this is originally based off of, that theory is the whole reason I had to change it, because that is what actually happens in the original myth. I need you to understand when you said that, I nearly lost it because you accidentally guessed the OG myth before I draft house saved it. And I can't stop laughing over that.
I am trying to put into words, like I'm trying to like convey it in the way like Marion is. I almost said Mario.
Super Mario.
I'm trying to convey it in like his mannerisms because like as far as he knows, he
Yeah.
is the most experienced adventurer on this party.
Yeah.
And he just admitted that he might not be able to to help keep everybody else safe.
Yeah, no, it's a very
That
good mindset, and I that's why I wanted to get the laughter off of me because we're about to enter a very serious situation where he's going to get even more somber, and I would have felt bad if the entire time in the background I was slowly losing my shit over this.
and like the fact that Poe is insisting is not helping him.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry, Marion, but Poe is like that.
he's gay.
Mm.
Yeah, he again, he's been trying to act a lot less concerned than he actually is. But right now, Marion is essentially keeping him from actually following up on the only lead they have.
Yeah, like
'Cause
Marion let go by now because
mhm,
like he gets it, but also it is important to him for them to understand because again they're teenagers.
Yeah,
Mm.
I will
yeah,
I will say out of
I'm
character, extra reassurance. None of the original myth will be happening.
well, except for one bit, but it's fine.
But like
Um,
what? Yeah, the least morbid bit. Okay, let's be honest. Because the
yeah,
myth can be summarized into 3 things, and I'm not doing 2 of those.
mhm.
Mm.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, I appreciate it, Marion. Our son, like, I appreciate him being a concerned adult, even if it's slightly misplaced. That said, unfortunately, our son does not. Um, and he would probably appreciate it even less if he knew why. But it's fine.
okay.
Um, once Marion lets go, Poe is indeed rushing off to the woods.
All right. I got.
Mm.
By the way, I got confirmation who made the art.
Okay.
When you
Nice.
enter
Alright.
the woods, they look like this. Made by our lovely Comet, who is who I thought it
Hell
was,
yeah.
but I had to verify.
Oh, okay, I can see why this would be confusing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not used to just Comet's non-character art. And so
I
I
mean,
literally
it does have a comment vibe.
it
to
does
it,
have
I'm
a
gonna be
Comet vibe,
real.
and I was 99% sure it was Comet, but I will not lie, the moment Comet joined VC, DM'd Comet in all caps. What Comet is this yours? But all right. Let me check what time it is. You got out of the town on time. Oh, you had 7 minutes. Thank goodness. We're on schedule. Knocking on wood. Oh, you're scaring me
Yeah,
there for a
you
second.
better knock on wood.
Yeah, I did.
And that's what happens when we bully the most bullyable person in the town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The sun is quickly devoured as you enter these woods by a
I
mix
love
of
that phrasing.
Yo, the Sun Eater is here.
by
Oh
a mix
fuck.
of spider webs, like a spider webs and branches, which kind of gather over the group. A cool fog settles over, sort of like a blanket. It's cold and it's very humid. The drops in the air seem to cling to you. There's something dangerous about this land, as if the very force is trying to tell you to go away.
Can I roll survival to
You
track druids?
you can. This is literally in my mechanics. I'm so
Fair.
happy. We get to one of my
Um
favorite parts of the game.
oh boy. Also, can I I'm gonna guess that we've lost sight of the druids.
You have.
Yeah, I put that information in my pocket. Alright. Oh, he's serious.
Ooh.
All right. So are you leading?
If no one else is taking front, he is all in on you know.
Sweet. I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Nice.
fantastic.
Excellent.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
What the fuck?
Aw, Crystal.
What? What?
Huh?
Hello?
Maria.
I am so
Maria.
so sorry, Crystal.
I saw that coming.
Man's running on spite right now.
I am so sorry. You were literally the only one who failed this.
No, Crystal.
Oh
He
no.
doesn't do well in the wild. Like, this is probably not helped by the fact that this is bringing up memories of stuff that she is not particularly fond of, so.
Well, Crystal, as you're floating, as you're walking, you kind of feel something brush against your cheek. Okay?
Hate that.
And when you
Okay.
glance over, there is a bat hovering right next to you.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you to Mac for this delicious art.
Nice.
Excellent, excellent. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what would she do? Like, what her reaction is going to be? Because it's not going to be positive. I'm just trying to figure out the extent of it. I think I probably need to roll something. Okay. Yay.
Yippee!
She's gonna try and rain frost it.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Roll the hit.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Cause I rolled another wisdom for her and she got another 4.
Oh no.
No, Crystal.
No. No. She just cast a spell.
Crystal.
Yeah.
So I would
no.
also like you to roll a D100 for me.
Excellent, excellent.
Me
Well,
smiling ear to ear.
Are you using the
that's to
base wild
hit.
magic?
Using the what?
Are you using like the vanilla wild magic? What wild magic are you using?
I'm just using Wild Magic Surge.
Yeah, to be fair, we don't have the special one done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were gonna
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
'cause
I'm
we all
we all
had
forgot.
an ADHD moment.
Yeah, so
2.
you got a 2? I am so sorry.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
I need you to roll 10 more times.
Oh my god.
Roll 10d10 for me. I mean 10 d100s.
Alright, give me a sec.
We're just gonna go down the list. Oh my gosh, Crystal.
That's
Okay.
the worst fucking one.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
For 1 minute, you are now a large size creature. That's number 1. Number 2, your hair falls out. All your hair falls out.
Oh no!
Crystal!
Number 3,
Bald!
you gain. Have you lost any hit points?
No, I don't
Cool.
think so.
Sweet. You would have regained hit points.
Oh no, that's a 38. That's the one right below that one.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
A bunch of
Oh.
tiny little fluffy creatures appear and then they scatter. You cast levitate on yourself.
Oh my god.
You cannot speak for the next minute. Whenever
Oh
you
my
do,
God.
pink bubbles float out of your mouth. I need you to.
Those next two
Oh gosh.
are the same one.
Okay. I need you to make a wisdom. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me really quick.
Have 2 more rolls. Give me a sec.
Yeah, you're good.
Mm-hmm. Also, Spec, I think you may be peeking your mic a bit.
yeah, you're coming out really scratchy on my end.
Wisdom?
Wisdom. Is this better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just speaking too loud.
Holds you.
There's your wisdom.
Okay. Wisdom's good. You do not polymorph yourself.
Oh no!
Excellent.
God.
All of you are now vulnerable to piercing damage
Oh god.
for just a minute. Let me roll a D3 real quick. Marion, you now have fly cast on you,
Oh, that's hilarious.
Gets the
and
little cap wings.
No, he's got the Mario World cape because of the scarf.
I need everyone but Crystal to take 6 necrotic damage.
Oh boy. Glad that I have a resist. Glad that I resist that.
I can't
And-
believe
Do the boys resist necrotic or is it just
They resist necrotic and radiant.
All right, and
It's fucked
that
up.
would be
There's a
all
what?
of the
Sorry, I
advantage.
couldn't hear you.
Excellent. So,
Wait, what?
to refresh.
Fletch?
Whoop, sorry.
Sorry. that
Yeah,
was on
they
me.
resist necrotic and radiant.
Okay.
To refresh, the important things to know are your hair fell out for 24 hours. You are now
Not
levitating.
She's also a large creature.
She is also
Yes.
a large creature, and whenever you speak for the next minute, only pink bubbles come out of your mouth. You can't speak.
Yeah. How long
Well,
does
what
the
an
large creature last
introduction.
for?
The large creature should last for only a minute as well.
I think
Alright,
everything except for the hair falling out only lasts
Yeah,
for
the
a
hair is a
minute.
24-hour thing. You're both.
Man, what an introduction to wild magic.
She got a 2 on
Crystal.
the first one.
Yeah,
Oh man.
This is wild.
yeah.
At least
So I think that's probably noticeable to everyone.
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely. Marion's just
Especially with the damage.
Yeah.
you know what the worst
Um,
part is?
Oh.
That bat's still there.
Oh
Oh.
Excellent. Well,
When
she's
you
flailing
shot
in
it-
the air at the moment
When you shot it,
with pink bubbles coming out of there. No.
when you shot it, it actually split in 2 and became 2 bats, which are now circling you.
No.
Only Crystal
Bat.
can see these.
Alright, give me a second.
I am-
Shit.
Nope, that's a
Crystal.
5 on the wisdom. She's doing great.
Oh no.
Oh no, Dr. Everlight. Oh shit.
Arsa, Poe's just gonna like rush over to, I guess, like grab onto one of her legs to make sure that she doesn't, drift away into all their struggling.
Yeah, I was gonna, since I don't think it counts as a spell, I was gonna have Leo use his bracelet.
Um,
Does it count as a spell?
it's magic, but I think using it would be without much detriment here. For
Considering.
reason, yeah.
Looks
like
at
I
you.
Listen,
Looks at you.
based off what lore I know, go ahead. That one will not have consequences.
Cool, yeah. If Poe is just grabbing at Crystal's leg, Leo's gonna try to tug her down telekinetically.
Hang on, I have to roll a hammer space real quick. Okay.
Which I mean, Candle, if you want her to fail that strength save.
I mean, she's got a -2 in strength. I don't know if she can really contest it.
Yeah, she's
I
getting
will
tugged.
roll though because
Okay.
yeah, she's currently panicking. So no, that's a 3.
Yeah, she gets tugged down between the combined efforts of Poe and Leo.
Poe's gonna try and look over, like, are you okay?
She is currently. There are a lot of pink bubbles coming out of her mouth right now.
Okay, that's not. Ooh.
That's gonna make this a bit harder. I hope you don't mind if I check myself. And he's going to. Oh, that. he rolled medicine, but I don't think he's very. I think he may be, one, a little frazzled, and two, Crystal is like specifically made out of stained glass, and he's not
Yeah.
really sure where to begin with that exactly.
I mean, what's a better way to get a medical professional out of a panic daze than being really bad at medical checkups?
True.
Marion was rolling something, I believe.
I want to just argue if I could roll insight to see what she's frazzled about, because none of us got affected either.
I would allow it.
Okay. Maybe this time he won't get a high roll. No, that's a fucking 16 on the dice.
Maybe you should check your dice, beloved.
I will while you do that, because I already know that alone, not even including the modifier, will be enough. You notice that her eyes are focused on the world around her, but specifically there is a sort of neon blue glow in her irises.
Dr. Everlight, can you hear me?
Has it been a minute yet?
I need you to know I literally am keeping track of your actions on my hand right now. You're doing good.
Okay.
She can hear them, right? Like
She can hear them.
Yeah.
Just only
Okay.
she can see the bats.
Okay.
Yeah, well, she's gonna nod then.
Okay. I want to clarify. I mean, Abby have no idea what this is, so I'm just operating on the base rules of illusions. Like, once you know it's an illusion, it's gone. Variant's just gonna say, as calmly as possible, Dr. Everlight, whatever you're seeing, it's not real. I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath, okay?
Yeah, okay, let me roll again.
You can make the wisdom
Hey,
saving
there we
throw
go.
at advantage now, since you have a help action.
Awesome.
Wait,
Awesome.
okay.
That is a help action.
There
the
we
bats seem to disappear into the fog itself, and your eyes are no longer glowing.
go. Nice. Nice. Yeah, just I think she needs to sit for a moment.
Well,
actually, I don't even think she can.
Perfect timing. That literally was the 10th action. All the effects minus the hair stop all at once.
Oh my god.
You're still bald, I'm afraid. That's gonna last 24 hours.
That's okay. I think she can pull something out of a hammer space to help with
Yes,
that.
Yeah,
you are
if
attuned.
not, Yeah, if not her, then I think, let's see.
I mean, because it did fall out, you technically still have the glass pieces right there.
I don't want to think about that.
We're not making her a wig out of her own hair. I think
No, she's just gonna pull out I need probably just like a hat, like one of those bucket hats or something like that.
I love you guys so much.
Gone fishing.
Are you alright? Marion's gonna like try and put a comforting hand on her shoulder.
I've been better.
What happened? That was a lot.
I think what happened was Dr. Everlight cast a spell.
Did you see something?
I saw there was something. She's not saying. She doesn't want to say what it is 'cause she's kind of embarrassed.
I
Oh,
Crystal so much.
Crystal!
Dr. Everlight, I understand if you're embarrassed, but it is very important that we know what we are dealing with.
I think if you want to omit some of the details, you may, as long as we know the important parts, and I trust Dr. Everlight to know what those are.
I saw bats, and I haven't had the best experience with them as child, and it caused me to panic.
I mean, that's fair.
Oh, Mamma Mia.
Can I roll Arcana?
You
Here
can.
we go
Oh,
again.
I think that she's gonna snort and then just. I suppose the ironic thing about this situation is that they cannot get stuck in my hair this time.
I love that
Oh.
so much.
Right.
Leo handed me something, but I don't know if that would help Crystal feel better or not.
At
Would
least
Leo
get
have a wig in
continue.
his hammer space?
No, it was Leo saying, either way, Dr. Everlight, I think you look great.
Mhm.
He's so sweet. Oh, the air is thick with magic. And it's not wild magic, actually. It seems to have wild magic origins, but it's been tampered with.
Oh, God.
The entire forest has this.
Great.
I do think Crystal's gonna raise the. You said that the magic in Fort Sanan, it was magic's targeting the body that was not. That was. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the right words. That was ill-advised. But I didn't cast. I cast an invocation cantrip.
Right. It's not unheard of for it to cause a surge, but it's definitely a lot more unlikely. That said, the magic here is a little bit different. As much as I hate to say it, we should probably head back and find a better way through.
Man.
I need the group to make a group survival.
Woo!
Alright.
Cool.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Not running into any bodies today.
No dead bodies today.
I mean, I think you just have dice that like to roll high. The same thing happens with a Zuby.
Well, no, like with the Zumi, at least like every so often I will get like a mid, like something in like the 12 to 13 range. It's usually his mods that like pick it up. Marion just rolled another fucking nat 20.
Wow.
Okay. You can see the path you came from,
Oh, I got that modifier wrong. That's supposed to be 24.
but you can also very clearly see where the two druids went. Both paths are just as clear to you. It is your choice to make.
You see, the
Well,
thing is that our son sees it, but if they don't actually see the druids, then
Fine.
like
You see the slightest. Actually, 1 second. I just got a knock. Hold up. I just got knocked.
Okay.
Well, all right, let's take another 5-minute break.
yeah.
I need more
like,
water.
Desperately trying to us to keep going.
Yeah. Listen, like our son is like headstrong and rash, but
I'm
like
back.
when someone gets hurt, that's
Yeah.
usually what causes him to reel it back in.
Okay.
And there's if they're in a place that is heavily tampered with magic, especially illusion magic, you can't exactly trust the trail left behind.
Fair enough. I
Can-
need you to make a
can we have-
perception. Wait, do you want to break?
Can we? I got hit with like a little bit of sudden nausea for some reason.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah,
Oh.
5-minute break. 5-minute break.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Rocky, what are you doing? Baby girl.
Don't
Nobody
worry,
fucked up if
I
you made a
have.
smoothie.
How long would that take?
Less long than Marcy recovering from nausea.
Fair enough. Go. I will be back. I'm gonna go check on the people who are
Okay.
people who are knocking.
Okay. Kitty. Kitty. She's going wild with the plastic bag right now. I'm not sure if that's getting picked up on mic. Hi, audience. I need to have it on record. I am like I have this vague feeling like I am like pushing the limits of like what would be considered like power play. I guess is the term. God modding, whatever you want to call it. But like I don't know how else to say that Marion is like extremely worried. Like how do I put it? I think the biggest issue is that like were this any other like situation, like a situation he was familiar with, he would be a little more lenient with the kids on this adventure. However, this is his first time in Forcenaw. He has no idea like what to expect. And like if he has concerns, he wants those concerns to be out in the open with everyone else so they can all be on the same page. And like my issue is like Marion might be leaping to conclusions, but because he has experience in a lot of bad experience, he's trying to do his best to keep everybody safe. And I don't mean that in like a fucking you know, like, oh, he has issues with like trying to keep everybody safe. This is he's trying to do what he normally does. So like I don't know. It's also partially my own anxiety of like I have no idea if I'm like if I'm stepping over lines, but you know. I didn't mean to turn this into a vent.
I would turn.
Hi.
Hi.
What?
Also, just backlogging. Um, no, you're not god modding.
Okay, because like I'm trying so
No,
hard to like
no.
figure out the balance between like what Marion knows and like um his experience and trying to keep everybody on page when he's worried about something. It's my man's my man's a little out of his depth here.
I love him so much.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I can confirm that based off how you explained his logic, no, it was a very logical path for him to take, and the fact that he got it from that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because while Draft House is not that dark, let's be honest, regular D&D is.
Regular
And
D&D is, and I'm gonna be honest,
Marion is, based off what I know, closer to regular D&D in his past
no,
adventures. No?
no. So in how do I explain this? In Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, I think it was chapter 4, 5. I think it was chapter 4. The entire premise is that you end up in Mario ends up in a town, and there's already trouble going on. The first thing that happens in this town is that you talk to someone, and then in the distance you hear a loud bell ring, and then the person you're talking to turns into a pig.
Yeah, no, he has all the reason to assume this.
Yeah. Like,
Hello.
I
Hello.
it it he's so fucking like worried, and he's worried he won't be able to keep everybody else like safe. Uh, and like I said, like with the audience, that's not a him trying to like keep everybody safe because that's the only thing true. Uh, he hinges his entire personality on that. No, he's trying to keep everybody safe because from what he can tell, that's kind of what his job is on this party.
Marion voiced, I'm a dad.
I mean, not only that, like from what he can tell, he is again the like most experienced adventurer. So like do you understand my anxiety?
I do. Also, I'm so sorry to all listeners, both now and in the future. If you hear me crunching, I'm eating cereal, and it's low key picking up on my mic some. I'm very sorry.
I'm gonna be real, I didn't hear it. Well, like, that's. Mhm.
No, you keep going. No, but no, genuinely, I do understand what you're saying. I sorry, I did not mean to diverge. I wanted to put that disclaimer out before I chewed more.
No, that's fair. I just like Spec, my fucking beloved. My anxiety hinges on you telling me if I'm crossing any lines.
I promise you, I will speak up. Okay, like genuinely, like that's the thing is, while yes, I was not wanting to speak up and start the game. Once I actually get in the DM seat, I do get a lot more firm with things. Like, there's a reason I straight up, like, I will not force you into any direction. I will not railroad, okay? But
No,
if you
that's
do
fair.
start to game break stuff, I will intercede. Like, I will be
Please.
honest, when you first did that theory, I almost spoke up, but then he actually explained it. I was like, okay, no, that actually is a really well logic theory. Okay? I was
Yeah.
willing to speak up if it did not have a basis to it.
Yeah. Hi. Hi. I'm also giving this to everybody else. If I am crossing a line, please tell me. My anxiety is dependent on it.
Holmes, you.
We all
But
back?
yeah.
If Marcy's back.
Hi.
Hi.
You good?
Do we need to stop for the night?
God, I feel bad. We might have to.
You're all good.
I'll hold you.
I wouldn't have offered it if it wasn't an option, okay? It's up to you.
The feeling hasn't gone away, and now my head's kind of swimmy.
Oh dear.
Have you
Oh,
drank water?
Yeah, I've been drinking during the game.
have you eaten?
Have you
Yup.
eaten?
I think we just got our
Yes, damn
answer.
it.
Hmm?
I have eaten.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
I had a
Yeah, you were
sandwich.
eating during the last break too, so.
hmm
Mhm.
It's genuinely up to you. We've been going for 2.5 hours. That's a decent time. I would not.
Yeah.
I would not mind pausing and stopping for the night.
That might be good. I might have to lie down for a bit.
That's
Do you mind if
fair.
I leave you guys on a cliffhanger?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Give.
Go for it.
I need you all to make one perception check for me.
Oh
Alright.
boy.
Delicious.
Fun.
Oh yikes. Watch this be the one bad roll.
It'd be so funny.
It's an 11.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, okay. I would like for my dice to stop flying all over the place.
No. I almost rolled in the gallery.
You're still valid.
Yeah, like if you hear a lot of rolling, it's because my dice keep fucking falling off of the desk.
I called you so gentle.
This
Hi,
worked out
baby.
perfectly with the person who got over 20.
It's almost like he was built to do that more often than not.
Oh no, it's story-wise this works out perfectly actually.
Mm-hmm.
Arson, you notice looking at the group from the ground 2 pairs of eyes. In a bit of the shadows. It's coming from the path the druids were on.
Sus.
You recognize those
Uh-oh.
eyes.
Do
Oh.
I?
Yeah. They're a very familiar sort of deep blue.
Uh-huh.
They stand about 4 feet off the ground.
Right.
And they
How
are surrounded. Wait, yes, ask your question. Ask your little question.
how human do these eyes look?
Not very human. And
Uh-huh.
they are surrounded by a very familiar dark brown, but a dark brown fur as a dire wolf stares at you and tilts his head. And that's where we'll leave off.
We leave
Yeah,
off on
Arson
an
just handed
Ayo.
me shit.
We leave off on a shit Ayo.
Oh, mamma mia.
Does Crystal have one, Candle?
I
Mayhaps
don't.
the jeepers.
Jeepers.
Fuck
Jinkies.
crappies. I don't know if she has something. I don't know if she's noticed.
Oh, that's right.
Fair.
Yeah, our son's the only one who's noticed because it was a very well hidden direwolf.
Okay.
All right.
He does say shit aloud though. just for the fun little end bit.
All right.
Excellent.
And we will now wrap up because self-care is more important than anything. Thank you to all our current listeners and all our future listeners. Thank you to all my players.
Thank you for DMing.
It was a
It
really
was
fun
Very
time.
so fun.
Can you believe it's been almost a year since part 1?
Yes,
Shut
I
up.
do. I 100% trust me. I have been sitting on this. I do.
Can you believe I still haven't run the game that's supposed to predate it?
Yes. All right. Well, let's scatter now. Bye.
Bye!